EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Tonight's game features two teams, each hungry for a win. Glad you could join us as the Vikings match up against the Bears. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
Former first-round selection out of Marshall makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big gains. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
This is what football is all about. Look at all those guys down there getting all pumped up. They're really fired up and getting ready for this one.
The lights are on. Both teams are ready, so let's go to the field for the opening kickoff. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81. Back deep to the
and this one's a short kickoff. From the 10. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two of the more meticulous coaches in the NFL. Dick Duran likes to run a patient ball control offensive scheme that puts emphasis on a grinding running game. He likes to control the clock and dictate the pace, relying on his defense to shut down the opposing team. For room, Thomas didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up continues with head coach Mike Tice, who continues to rebuild the Vikings defense. A defense last year that was pretty good at stopping the run, but was ranked near the bottom of the league in pass defense. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
John, each of these teams is in a rebuilding mode. Neither team is really expected to head to the Super Bowl, and this has the makings of a game that could go right down the wire.
Yeah, they're both rebuilding all right. That's one way to say it. Another way to say it is that they're both falling apart less quickly. Either way, they both have a lot to prove.
Great defense to prevent them from getting the first.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on third down.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the punt. From the 32-yard line. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Culpepper gets set. Crosses it left. The 40. 9-yard gain.
23 with the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1 coming up. Ball on the 37-yard line. Pressure goes with a short pass to the right side. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. You got
it! Dropping back to pass on first down. Firing the ball into the end zone. That pass was tipped away at the very last moment.
You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Into the open. He's at the 20. It's loose. The Bears recover. Trying to do too much and ends up turning it over. Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion. Slings this one. And it's complete. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 29-yard line.
Clark comes in motion. Running with purpose. Thomas didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Stewart back in the shotgun. The Bears using motion. It's a blitz. Thomas was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Bring that pain, baby.
Using motion. Throws it. A good effort, but he was out of bounds.
If you get the ball to the receiver, he's usually going to make the catch. There's not much he can do if he has to catch the ball out of bounds, though.
Maynard is looking for a good punt here. Davis back to return. He gets under this one and has a lot of room to run. A good return on that punt.
Yep, he was one block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
Give it all you got, kid.
Toss play to the left. Number 26 came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 49. Culpepper starts out of the shotgun.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Pressure coming. Pump faking. Good play in the backfield by Daniels. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. They dropped back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. They come out in a dime package. Steps up into the pocket. Nearly intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Murphy will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. He lost it. The Vikings grab the live ball. The 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Number 87, the motion man. Tucks it away. He's taken down at the 12-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain there. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Tosses it right. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
On the run, gain of 6 on the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Back off, DB.
He'll get it again. Great penetration there.
And that's the thing. To stop any kind of run between the tackles, you have to get some sort of penetration. You have to get into the backfield. When you do that, you make the back change direction, making him go where he doesn't want to go.
The first quarter has been dominated by the defensive units. Still, no score. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Epstein will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. Splits the uprights and good. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 6. The Bears will start this drive from the 22.
Number 27 on the return.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 22. And off to the tailback. Thomas couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Drop back, drop. Hit him low.
Stewart gets set. They give it to the halfback. Throwing. Breaking through. The 40. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 45. Good pickup of about 6.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 49-yard line.
Hand it off. Thomas couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Throws it. Great throw.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Going to the air on first down. Closing in with the pass. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
Number 86, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Under pressure with the throw. He hits his receiver. You saw the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Stewart gets set. Hand it off. He's at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
So they need about 3 here. And this is the 9th play of this drive. Another run. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Throws it. From behind, but caught. Touchdown, Bears. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
Edinger is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 86, back to return.
And it's a short kickoff. From the 10-yard line. Fumble. The Bears scoop up the live ball. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. Cross play to the left.
22 yards. 1st and 10.
Gain of about 1.
35 with the carry. 1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Receives the handoff. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. 2 minutes left. Only 1 man back.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Pressure, gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Paul Edinger comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. And it's up. The kick sails through the uprights. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 30 back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 8. The Vikings will start this drive from the 23-yard line. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come on.
Man in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Using motion. Pressure coming. What an impact. Not much there. 3rd and long. Let's see what play they choose to keep this drive going. Chicago with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Bring that pain.
Closing in. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Brown just made a great defensive play.
He has a great feel for defending the pass. And he always seems to be in great position to make a play on the ball.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. It's 1st and 10.
That's all you.
Out of the gun.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard
With the pass. Interception. Irvin watched the quarterback's eyes the whole time.
It looked like the quarterback may have slipped a little there. Maybe he wasn't able to put that one where he wanted. If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Culpepper gets set. Passing on 1st down. Throwing on the run. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up 1st down.
The 10. So they pick up a 1st down and a lot more. Good call there. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. To the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he can't get both feet down.
I tell you, he was led just a bit too far. Would have been a heck of a touchdown catch if he could have brought that one in.
The defense will have to come up big again and do their best to keep them out of the end zone. Hand off to the tailback. Touchdown, Minnesota. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Epstein is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 27, back deep to the
Short kickoff. Penalty marker down on the field.
Procedure on the kicking team.
The return team will head back to the sideline.
Yeah, the return team loves it when that happens.
First and 10. Thomas, the lone setback.
at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Under pressure, and he's tackled behind the line by Robbins. He's trying to hurry them back to the line. Dropping back. He can't wrap him up. Chicago will call a timeout here. They have one left.
The key here is time for the quarterback to throw. If he gets it, the chains will move. If not, incomplete. A great job by the defense.
The Bears line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Buster's grill, D.
He's off to the tailback. Peterson wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. Let's go to the locker room with the score even. Chicago 10, Minnesota 10. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3-yard line. The blocking broke down on that return.
And he didn't go anywhere. That's just a great special teams play. Just the kind of thing that gets the rest of the team fired up.
Well, John, we began the game by talking about how close it should be, and that's exactly what it is. We're tied here early in the second half.
Yeah, this is the sort of game that I'm guessing is going to come down to a turnover or a big play on special teams, because these teams are so evenly balanced on offense and defense.
The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushes from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
2nd and 10. Using motion. Drops back. Pressure. He tried to create something on his own there.
Yeah, he really dug in to give extra effort that he needed to get in there.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 22. Pressure coming. Goes with a short pass to the right side. Plows ahead. A lot of space in front of him. Across midfield. And he's ridden out at the 46-yard line. And they complete the screen pass for good yardage.
You can bet that a screenplay that goes for a big gain like that has some great blocking up front. It cleared the way for the guy out of the backfield.
46-yard line.
Flings it to the outside. Can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Culpepper gets set. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Great throw. He did a nice job to bring that one in.
When you make tough grabs like that, the other team really has to dig in there and play some tight coverage.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Using motion. Dropping back. Throwing. That's speed on the run.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 23-yard line. He crosses it left. Down he goes at the 17. Halfback toss goes for 6.
On the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 17-yard line.
The Vikings using motion. Under pressure, throws it, hits him in stride. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
It's 1st and 10.
Come on, get up.
To the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
First and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
You got him. Set.
Using motion. The carry. Touchdown, Minnesota. The former track and field standout from Wisconsin was there earlier and revisits the end zone with that carry. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he kicks on the extra point. Down the field, they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
Yeah, the offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown. Now they're going to talk with their coach and see how they can keep it from happening again.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81.
It's on its way. From the 10. Chicago losing by 7, heads back out.
Number 81 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23. Thomas, the lone back, using motion. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Man in motion. Hands off to the tailback. Thomas couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Catch the ball, man. Set. Hit the ball.
He's taken down at the 29-yard line.
1-yard gain on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation.
At the 37-yard line.
Hands it off, setting up play action, flings it to the outside. 1-yard gain on that play.
Makes the reception. 1-yard gain on the play.
The Vikings come out with 3 receivers
Ball on
tight.
the 39-yard line.
Come on, D up. Man, dog, open. Set.
Gets the pass off. Almost got it. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 39. Culpepper sets up, dropping back, looking downfield, incomplete. He overthrows his intended receiver.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. The Vikings are there to pick up the ball.
That's all you. Good work. Yeah.
Pressure, throwing. Perfect pass. And he's brought down at the 30. Beat the blitz, decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
Set.
Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. Throws it. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Big time play by Alexander.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Vikings ahead of the Bears. 17-10.
Chicago, 10.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play.
First and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
You got him.
So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try, obviously, to continue that here. Round, and he's tackled behind the line by number 99. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Right now. Yeah. Okay, right. We'll see.
Culpepper sets up. The end zone. Tried to get it in for 6, but couldn't. 3rd down.
Make a play here. Fire up. Either way. Here comes the heat. 2 up. Set.
3rd and goal.
Closing in. Throwing. Stick on to the defender to the ground. A short screen pass there.
When you use a screenplay to get some good yardage, you want to make sure that the guy getting the ball is quick so he can make some moves to get into the open field.
Epstein comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's on its way. Another successful field goal try gives him his 2nd 3-pointer of the game. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81, back to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 1. The Bears will start the drive from the 30.
Number 81 on the return.
Lose it. Lose it. Get in there, line. Either way. Set. Bust his grill.
Tosses it out to the right. Good play in the backfield. Penalty marker down.
Yeah, the inverted face mask on the defense.
The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 32.
Hit him low.
Stewart sets up. Well, John, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they didn't get anywhere. The quarterback got knocked around, but that was about it.
Stay guys. Here come the heat.
The Vikings come out with a nickel package. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. White never seems to go down on the first hit as we take a look at his rushing total and yards after contact. They give it to the halfback. Great play in the backfield by Hovan. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 40.
Hit him low.
From the gun. With the pass, almost picked off. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
The Vikings expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
Sideline to sideline.
Sixth play of this drive. Gets the pass off, almost intercepted. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. It threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Maynard is back to punt. Here's the kick. And this punt will sail out of bounds. It's first and 10.
Get in there. Get at him, Zed.
The Vikings using motion. This one is handed off. 2, maybe 3 yards on the ground for the fullback.
3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Bring the pain. Zed. They got nothing. Bring the pain. Get at him, Pete. Bust his grill. Bulldog under. Tiger out. You got him. Sideline to sideline.
Hand off to the tailback.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
2 on the play.
And they'll face a long third down here.
Sideline, D. Here comes
Culpepper gets set.
Let's go. Come on. Get the ball. Come on, partner.
2 minutes to the final gun.
Third and 8. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Handed off to the back. Brown pulls him down at the 28-yard line. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there. The Bears call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He gets under this one and has a lot of room to run. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
The defense is trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game right now. The Bears line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
He wanted to make something happen there.
Yeah, the defense was patient, and he didn't let him get to first.
They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. Throwing. And this pass is completed. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
He'll pass on first down. And there's a flag on the play. Drops the interception.
Offsides. On the defense.
The defense was a bit too aggressive, and they're offside.
That penalty was a costly one. It basically gives the offense a free play.
Following the penalty, it's now 1st and 5.
90 ball. Get at it. Give it all you got.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He's at the 20. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front. And the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Bust his grill. Set.
Dropping back. Off and running. He can't wrap him up. Touchdown, Chicago.
Here's what happened. They didn't get enough pressure on the quarterback. So he tucks it, and he heads it for the end zone. But they put a hit on it, and he absorbs it and keeps it all the way for the score. That was a heck of a run to get in.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Edinger sets up for the onside kick. Here we go. Minnesota. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession. This one is just about in the books. It's 1st and 10.
We'll see. That all you got?
Culpepper gets set.
Here comes the heat.
Passing on first down. Gets the handoff on the delay. Chicago will call a timeout here. They have 1 remaining.
Now, with little time left, a rushing play should be a good call here.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get at it. Set all you got.
Handoff to the tailback. Chicago will call a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final timeout.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Murphy lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. And this will be a touchback. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Stewart gets set. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. Not much, but it's better than a loss.
When you see or feel the blitz and you start feeling the pressure, you got to remember that some yards are always better than none yards.
And the clock runs out. The final score is Minnesota 20, Chicago 17. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening. Bennett was clearly the standout tonight and wins our horse trailer player of the game.